Hey everybody, Doug here from 2 Plus Tough. Welcome to a very random stream for you. The reason for my stream tonight, out of nowhere, was because I was actually going to be hanging out with a friend and patron, a fellow channel, Takeover Mars, or Craig. He's been on the channel before. We've had some great discussions talking about various things, actually, Slaanesh stuff, back when that was coming out for Wire Reforging, and a few other topics, but he's a great guy. Unfortunately, just technical issues came up, and he wasn't able to join us after all. But that's okay. I made the schedule, I scheduled the video, so I thought, you know what? We'll play for like an hour, hour and a half or so. We'll just hang out and chat anyway. And we'll have Craig on very, very soon because, again, very cool person. Really do appreciate him. And so, yeah, we're going to be playing some Vermintide. Let me go ahead and pull up my screen here. Looking for a game to capture. Oh, there it is. Probably should have tested that beforehand. Let me go ahead and get this off to the side and get my chat in a place where it is far more easy to see. I see I got Wargamer Willie in there. Feels like been weeks since I made a live stream. Yeah, buddy, you've been moving. Moving. So, I'm going to try playing a dwarf because every time I have guests on and that kind of stuff, they love playing as the dwarf. And I always love to let people do whatever makes them happy. And so, yeah. So that's why I haven't actually ever played as one. I'm just going to open a few chests here to kind of get a few options. We'll equip our dude. And then we're going to hang out with random people that I don't know anything about. Let's see what we got. I'm going to go over. We can play around with some of the weapon options here. I got a little pick. I tend to like faster swinging weapons. Okay, so he has his own flamethrower variant. Good to know. Under pressure. Okay, here we go. Under pressure. Each nearby ally increases power by 5. Bar increases Barton's power. That's an interesting idea. I like that. Okay, cool. Spezia Poet. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Happy holidays, Doug, from both of us. You're awesome and a constant supply of great, fantastic personality, creating warmth and wholesomeness. Dude, thank you so much, man. You provided me with an absolute highlight of my year. If you don't know, if I didn't mention it before, Spezia Poet is actually the very, very gracious host who took me in for my first role-playing game, and I had a wonderful time. It actually... it radically changed my week, to be perfectly honest with you. I've started, so I work ahead when it comes to content. So I've been cranking out content regarding Soulbound. Now that I have some context for what different RPG elements are, so it has completely restoked my fire for honestly a lot of exploring kind of the minor things. Now that, again, context for role-playing games, it's been a huge. So thank you so much, buddy. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Every day it's humbling to do this kind of stuff. Let's see. We'll go with that because I like the way the shield looks. A metal-clad dude rocking double pistols sounds awesome. He's like a Dwarden John Wick. Nice. Matthew Chan, hey Doug, need any companions? You're welcome to join me. I didn't have anything specifically planned for the night, other than having a guest, but yeah. So anyone who wants to join me, you're more than welcome. If you could, oh wait, let me make sure that I am visible on Steam, because I am not always. I do this thing, I just... don't want to get blasted like with notifications all the time, and so I put myself as invisible, but I'm on there now. If anybody wants to hop on and join me, you're more than welcome. Let's see. I don't need to host the game. Doesn't have to be private. And what is strict matchmaking? Only search for lobbies where the mission has not yet started. I don't even care about that. I'm just going to jump right in. Oh, there's like nobody playing right now. Are you serious? Or it's just everyone and their mother wanting to play a dwarf. There's no lobbies for me. Oh, that'd be funny. It's like, actually, Doug, you're on your own because you're doing the character that everybody else wants to do. Rest in peace, your Steam friends request list. It's been pretty good. There's about 2 folks every stream. And it's been great. Oh, Agent Nagash. I'll keep you company. Nice. This is the one we just did. I'm actually going to back out of this. I thought it was going to put me on a team. So I think I might actually back out. Just because I want to try it. I want to do the same mission, like, straight up. Come on. Come on. So yeah, I had a wonderful time. And then today, so I guess I'm very excitable right now. So not only am I super excited for having played a role-playing game, where I then hopped on, I was like, I do what I always do whenever I want to learn about something, which is endlessly scour YouTube. I'm just going to hop out of this because it's just bots and that's not super fun. And that gave me a lot of inspiration for different ideas covering Soulbound. But then today, I met a good friend, local guy who we went and played some Warcry. I actually had my favorite game of Warcry so far. When I say favorite game, just the combination of missions and that kind of stuff. Ended up losing, but it was extremely close. And our campaign, because we're each doing campaign games, is actually looking really good. Okay, so I'm going to say private game. We're going to pick a different level. Drachenfels, Helmgart. Let's see. I don't remember doing this one. I don't know which one of these comes first, or if there was one that does come first. Okay, so I'm going to pause here for a hot sec. I'm going to invite some folks who are hanging out. I'll send an invite to Agent Nagash. Cornus King. You're more than welcome to join me. Don't have to, of course. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch of inspiration from those kinds of videos. It was wonderful. And then today, after my Warcry game, the owner of the local store. So I've been looking at other miniatures games because, quite frankly, Games Workshop stuff's freaking expensive. And so I was doing that. And this store owner runs a very regular group of about 5 to 6 players every Monday, and they play Star Wars Legion. And so I had him basically, I was like, okay, you want to make this sale? Here we go. Give me your pitch. And we basically hung out and chatted for about 30 minutes or so, just talking about Star Wars Legion. It seems very interesting. I actually got into games, really, because it sounds dumb to say, like, I didn't play games before, but honestly, outside of video games, I didn't really play much of anything until I got Star Wars X-Wing, because I just liked the ships when that first came out. And so that was super exciting. Hey, buddy. So, yeah, that was interesting. And so he really sold me on it. I think it's really cool. So tell me, anyone in the chat, do you play Star Wars Legion? Let's see. Yeah, if you want to call on Discord, I am not ready for that. Give me just a hot sec. Did not have Discord open. I have a lot of Star Wars Legion stuff. Can't wait to play after COVID. Just bought this game on Steam sale. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Okay. All right. And Mikey, go ahead and say something when you're in.
Hi, can you hear me okay? Is everything working?
Yeah, okay. Pause right there. Everybody, can you hear him as well as I can? I
I'll
don't
just
want to
talk
be...
around me just to see if everyone can hear me. Hi, Doug. Thank you very much for inviting me back on your channel again. It's a little bit late here in the UK, but I can stick around for a game and see how we get cracking. How is that sounding for everyone?
Should be good. And of course, we have Tinker13 with us.
Well, hang on. Can we restart that, please? Because it's not Tinker 13, is it? It's the man, the myth, the legend. That is Tinker 13.
I love this. I love this ridiculous weapon setup of this guy with two pistols, left, right, and then you just hold them both. It just seems utterly
I
absurd.
love the shaking he does with his hands.
Yes.
But he must be a terrible painter, or very similar to myself. One of the two. No, that's cool. I tell you what, I was playing a little bit earlier today and trying out the Handmaiden, which is like the next one up for the Way Watcher.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting actually. It had a massive glaive, and it was almost like being a Wildwood Ranger, and just like one shot in Chaos Warriors to the glaive, locking off their heads. It's good fun.
Nice. That's
But
awesome.
I died far too many times because I'm not used to actually being in the melee of the fight in Vermintide. So here I am as the Way Watcher. My nice, safe, comfort place.
Second burn. Let's see if I can get you added here. Hold on. I am what you might say is bad at this when it comes to as a friend. Okay, I just sent you a friend invite. Go ahead and accept that if you'd like, buddy, and you can hop on in with us. I'd rather do all that now rather than trying to figure this out while I'm like getting punched in the face by a by a gore or something.
Oh yeah, I had to try and refill my drink earlier. Worst experience of my life trying to refill a drink while all I could hear in the background was just a horn and going, "Oh my god, it's happening."
Okay, well,
Sorry.
if I need to pause, I'll go ahead and pause, and I'm pretty sure Tinker can hear us.
I will fend off.
Yeah.
I think Matt from Dice Sagas wants to join. Matt, are you in my Discord? Because if you're in my Discord, send me a friends request and I'll add you to. I'll add you to this to save Doug having to do it, and then we can invite you.
These pistols are quite possibly the most fun thing in this entire game so far. They are utter absurdity.
Hit with them as well. That's brilliant.
I mean, you know, I say I'm worried about like getting swamped when I'm trying to like, you know, make things work, but honestly, we all know Tinker is just gonna like be a one-man wrecking crew and just take out the entire army. So
I mean, I'm just wondering, can he carry me? Can he literally carry me as well?
Exactly.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, I hear him.
Oh god, where is he? Everyone get into a corner and we'll be okay.
Oh, there's an assassin and a packmaster. What a turd.
Packmaster down, an assassin down. And a rattling gun, because why not? Yep, there's one of these. Yep, just everything went through that window.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to. I can see Matt does want to join in, so I'm going to try and send him an invite and not die.
Okay. Tinker, let's hold up here. We can.
Oh, you I'm in. Oh, you Maticus, fantastic! You sent me a message. You are very quick and better than this whole thing than I'm. Oh no. God, this makes me sound like an idiot.
See, that's why I didn't want to do it. You know how hard it is to use Discord and play a video game? Not very, but I can't handle much.
Oh god, I can hear the swarm. No worries.
No, you're good. You're good. You're up in a safe place, I think.
Okay.
I say as someone who doesn't actually know where you are.
I was actually pretty impressed with that. Or you defended me while I was doing that, which I presume is what you did, Doug.
Yes, absolutely, one-handed.
All the way down. Cool. So Matt, now that we are friends on Discord, oh God's sake, it's not even that, is it? Okay, so Discord has. Okay, I'm dead. Discord has sorted out if you can get in the game to join the chat, but then again, we need you to be able to be a friend of mine on Steam to.
Oh, buddy.
I've only died once trying to sort this out, so far I'm on a win. Just going to camp by this nice little log fire for 1 second, and then we can get a full gang going. So, what's your? It's Discord and like Steam. Is that linked some? Oh, he's been doing it all fantastic. No worries. He's been a champ yet again.
Oh, for some reason, it is not letting me. That username's not pulling up anything. Okay.
I'll try it as well.
Ooh. Oh, I want to go pet the pig.
Okay, I've sent you a friend's request. So if you accept that, you're going to get yourself on Steam map, and then you're going to click the menu button, go down to where you can see the players, click on that, you'll see I'm playing, click the twin swords to join my game, and then I will add you to the voice chat on Discord. Almost sounded like I knew what I was doing, didn't I, Doug?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was impressed. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, I am what the kids call a whiz, I believe. Oh, I found out. You were a bloody hell assassin again.
I'm not going to lie. I just want to stand here and defend this pig.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, is that not the mission? Reach the Magnus Tower. He kind of looks the size of a tower if he was sort of like sitting on his bottom. So it could work. Just reminded me when I said whiz. When we did that help to start a YouTube channel, Doug,
Yes.
video, you said baller, and you said that's like from the 2000s term.
Yes.
Have you heard of the term banging? You know, like something's good. You know, that's banging.
I think it's the same. We'll say time period, but probably more your neck of the woods.
But now it's changed to bang.
Really?
So you just go, if something's really good, you go, that's bang, that is.
I've heard bangs, right? Like this album bangs, and that's yeah.
I just don't know what's going on in this world anymore, to be honest with you.
Words don't mean anything anymore. It's all right.
It's like when you go to your local Games Workshop store and you get beaten by a kid who you're not even too sure they're in double digits yet.
Yep.
Are they just sending all the elites at us?
I love it. Bring them all.
Okay, so I believe that's fine. If I press this button, that should have sent you an invite, Matt. If I get this sorted while we're playing and probably doing terrible commentary trying to get this sorted,
I know. I'm gonna say that counts as another achievement. You know, like they have like the. Oh God! Oh God!
I think it counts as a daily quest. Oh, what? I mean, why not a rat ogre? Like, why give it a flamethrower? I'll be honest, this is not what I needed, and I'm down. But did you leave the game, Matt? I'll send you another invite.
Get.
Oh, thank God, that's done. Would you like some art? I can show you guys some artwork if you like.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what the situation calls for right now is artwork.
That's what we all need. Look, there's some art here, and if we crouch down here, there's a health potion, but it's disappeared. Again, the Skaven have taken it, so it's fine. I am a how do we say? My profession is I'm an archer, so I'm skilled with the bow, but I'm out of arrows, so take that as you will. Like so much warp flame everywhere. Oh God, not an assassin.
Sure wish we had an archer.
We sure wish we had someone that could shoot someone from afar.
Oh, there's 2 of them back to back.
Look, when we were talking to Korn the other day, and I was along the lines of, well, if I fire enough arrows, one of them's bound to hit. Same philosophy. Or I've got my special button when I press F, then it just like basically has heat seeker arrows. Which is
Yes, I've seen those.
Matt, if you're experiencing problems, because I keep on sending you invites and it says you join and then leave, are you right just to put something on the chat on the video, just because I can have that open while playing as well? Because if I go down trying to get you in this game, I will completely blame it on you. I will take no responsibility for this. And I haven't been knowing that I was a non-selfish and almost a modest person.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. Shoot this turd in the face. Nice. That felt satisfying. Oh, nothing. There was a storm vermin who was climbing up a wall, and I shot him in the face. Oh, Tinker says, "Come here."
Where is Tinker? Oh no! I thought you guys already jumped through. Don't want you guys to be offended by this, but I saw a bunch of rats and I thought they were you guys. So, like, don't take that personally.
Let's see. Jordan says, "Love the game. Only played as the dwarf." Yeah, this is like maybe my 3rd time. I played just enough to level up to the Ironbreaker. That's about it.
Well, so you've got the Engineer's the latest one, isn't it? I think for the dwarf.
Yeah, that's my understanding. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're supposed to be getting barrels. All right.
So I've just checked the chat, and Matt has said that it's still saying it's private, and because you host it, Doug, you have to be the one who sends an invite. So we'll see if we can get it sorted.
Yeah, I need just a moment here.
Yeah, well, Matt said if it's too difficult, he'll join in the next one. So, but for some reason, I mean, I'm in the party for this. So if I send you an invite within a private party,
Nah, but I think it's because I'm hosting a private game.
got you.
Pick up the barrel. Yep.
Cool.
Here we go. Holy smokes. This is not a safe place to try and troubleshoot.
No.
I was like,
So do I manually? No, they're already on fire. Okay, I probably have about 2 seconds.
Okay, party hold up here for a hot sec.
So Doug, did he send you a message on Discord?
Is it a Maticus? Yep, that's him.
So
All right.
what you do if you drag just the top bit, so not his picture, but just the top bit which says HTTPS, drag that into your Steam if you've got like the Steam add friend page up.
Yeah, give me one sec.
Does that make sense?
Yes, no, it totally does. I am on board, just trying to get everybody in.
No worries.
Copy link. And
Sorry, think every time you say come here, I'm literally looking for a bounty hunter or a witch hunter. If I realize you are the Bright Wizard, obviously, aren't you? Where are we going?
Uh-oh.
Am I going on top of that? The box is over here, presumably. Okay.
I sent you a friend request, so I can invite you to the lobby. Oh, here's a...
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what Tinker wants me to do, but I don't think I'm intelligent enough to try and do it. So I'm sorry. We don't need the book that much, do we? I mean, it means nothing if we fail this. Um,
All right, invited to lobby. Try that one, friend.
that should work now, hopefully.
Why is this guy going
How-
Super Saiyan?
no, it's okay.
What a... That's a bot who's doing that? Weird.
What's that, sir?
Oh, the Holy Grail Knight guy is going Super Saiyan. He's all lit up yellow.
Yeah, he's having a moment. He's loving life.
That is such a thing my mom would say. Oh my gosh, he's having a moment.
Having a moment. I think he's gone into shock. He's having a moment. Let him be.
Ah, Plague Monks. Hate them guys.
So, Matt, if you could let us know if that's working in, again, the YouTube chat, just because...
It's what I can see.
Otherwise, I'm just on the desktop page, and I can just hear screaming coming from...
I know, I know, I know. Wonder why it's so hard to concentrate and solve this very easily. And you're like... like, oh, this must be what a parent feels like every day.
I can imagine. When I think about what it must be like for a parent, I just imagine what my life is, and then times it by 10 in
Yep.
terms of how hard and brutal it can be.
Yeah. And now add a ton of guilt because you're ruining somebody else's life. You're like, oh, God. I'm fine with ruining mine, man. Okay, hold on. Let me pause here if somebody wants to take an eye on me.
Yeah, we are chatting on Discord, mate, but I was going to send you an invite to that, but I was just waiting for you to join first. Or are you trying to tell us what the problem is?
My Steam's being all weird.
Oh, no, he's in. I'll invite him to the Discord.
Oh, okay. There he is. Now he's in the game. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Where is he?
Okay, so it looks like... Ah, I'm bad at this. I'm not getting up there, buddy. This is the coolest place. I assume we're headed this way where the big glowing green hellscape is. And we got an assassin on us. Oh, there he is. Hey, hey, are you there? Sweet. Can barely hear you, but that's oh my gosh. They like you. Oh, geez. I love and hate how they always let you know, like with a verbal cue, like who got the kill on the elite. It's like, no, at least let me have the hope that I got the shot. Yep. Oliver's in. Do you guys know are you guys like players of oh, what is it? Fantasy battles? Like, are these like named locations like people would recognize? Can't imagine like Oliver's Inn is a famous location.
Something against Oliver?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, he's not alive. He's just clipping. Okay. All right. Funny for me, I found yourselves a choke point. Oh, never mind. They're coming around behind me. Boom. I love this game, but it is non-stop. You're just like, what? What now? What now? Constantly. It's a dead end. I'll go upstairs. So, Matt, how long you been playing? I see you got a level 30 character.
I've been playing on and off for, I don't know, since this thing was on Humble Bundle at some point, like a couple of years ago.
Okay, sweet, sweet.
Been on and off with my my brother and his friends. I haven't been on this for a good while now.
These style of games to me are just the most fun cooperative types where, I mean, honestly, I prefer cooperative games when it comes to video games than anything else. And it just everyone having to get through a situation, it's just the best. Oh. Should probably go help. Get. Oh. I love that. He just like straight up beast-laughed me. Nagash, can I hear you? Nope, I cannot, my friend.
I don't see him. There he is. Oh dear.
Get. I wish you could shove him off the
Get
side.
up, get up. Oh dear.
Oh, I love it. Almost. Yes, hit the gross little rat guy.
He dice. Nice.
Oofta. He did not feel like dying.
No, they generally don't want to.
Alright, let me see if I can get Nagash back on.
Do you get disconnected?
I'm still.
Ah, there you are. I can hear you.
I'm here, am I?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, wonderful. Basically, I was saying that there was a way to be able to push the Storm Fiend off the bridge, but no one would listen, so that's fine.
Couldn't hear you.
But I was basically like, I wasn't too sure if I was just talking to myself, where you guys could hear me, but you didn't care about my opinion, so I took it very personally. No, I'm joking. But what
See,
I was going to say, you said you like these games being cooperative, and I was just saying I have played this single player before, and it just doesn't compare.
agreed. Yeah. I got to use that trick when next time I'll just be absolutely dead silent, and I'll be like, "Oh, listen, guys, I was giving you the best advice, tactical expertise. It's just my mic wasn't working. Act like I know what I was talking about."
Yeah, I mean that's it. Well, that's what I say, don't I? When I go down, I'm waiting for you guys to rescue me.
Where's
and
the
that's
gunner?
It does happen all the time.
Oh, it's down there. Never mind. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
That's a problem we don't have to deal with. Or I think you got it, didn't you? That's fine.
Jesus.
I know. Tinker's sheer force of personality killed that sucker so far away.
Pack master somewhere.
What the
There's
fuck
another
did that
monk.
come? Thank you, Matt. I don't know where the fuck that one came from. Sorry.
Man, they are just constant stream.
Wow, they're all over the place.
Yeah, they all. I'm assuming this tower is just like stuffed to the brim with elites, and they're just kind of trickling down at us.
This whole map has been stuck to the room of the elites.
I know. The idiots are stopping to try and get somebody else on Discord. Quick, get them! And you're like, no!
They're trying to be more social, not
That's part of the
allowed.
plan.
It's 2020 yet again, interfering with our...
No hole in the Discord server.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, hot. That's hot.
Boom.
Also works.
Hordes literally came from behind us. Because I turned around to do one Skaven slave, and then suddenly there's been about 40.
Oh man.
Got art.
You got... What's the picture?
Okay, should be good. Okay, well, you know, something bad's about to happen when there's nothing but a whole bunch of health potions around. It's I don't know if you guys ever played Resident Evil back in the day, but if you find a room that's just like full of ammo and health, you're like, oh god, no. Yep. The game is going to expect me to use all of this and more.
I think the game has overestimated how good I
It's
am.
actually not that bad. Usually.
Did you just say the game overestimates? Oh, okay. I thought you said it underestimates how good you are, and I was like, I don't know, man.
No. And one thing we all know about Vermintide is there's no autosave.
Yeah. Urgh. Hey up. And hey up, hey up, hey up. I want to know what would you call these pistols? Because they're just like hand cannons from like Pulp Fiction.
How big's the barrel? Like how? Yeah,
It's like it's like a 50 cal pistol. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is something's cartoonishly big.
What I'd say, Doug, is that a normal pistol from a handgunner kills the body, but those pistols kill the soul.
Exactly.
Plague monk's coming in.
Oh, I see him. Oh,
Where's the gunner?
he's up on top of the horn.
Goes.
Yeah, boom.
Okay for health.
For now.
Oh, this game is so savage. That hurt. He was like, you missed all of them. And I was like, no, it's an area of effect weapon. That's what it's supposed to do.
Thank you. I was healing myself, right? And then I got attacked. So I tried to switch to my weapon, but it wouldn't let me. So every time I was clicking the mouse, I just healed myself and stopped healing myself.
Fat boy. Got him.
Nice, nice. Oh
Berserkers.
crap, I'm stuck.
Where are you at? Yep.
The bottom. I'm not stuck, it's just I fell off. I didn't want to.
Oh, Chaos Warrior.
Oh, always nice.
Nice.
See, this is what Chaos Warriors need to be in Age of Sigmar.
Big chunky, yeah, I know. I wish they were that tough.
Yeah.
Having just painted 15 of them? Yep, me too. Give me a reason to feel even cooler. Hey, there's a loot die.
Yeah, I've got a game on TTS hopefully sometime this week where the list I want to run has 25 Chaos Warriors in it, so I want to really see what they can do.
Ooh, yeah.
So I've
Wait,
got,
one block of 25?
One block of 20 and one block of 5 because it's an Archaon list with another battle line of 3 Baron Guard. Just because that's like what I've got at home, and I've nearly got the last 10 of the 25 painted, so I could run it in real life. So
That's sweet.
TTS, so we'll be I think they can work because no one else takes them. That's generally a good sign, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's you know, every model that someone doesn't take is just a hidden gem. That's Doug's official 2+ tough.
Stuff, official advice.
Yeah,
For new players.
Disclaimer before saying that.
that's my official.
It's just because I'm fed up with, like, basically in Age of Sigmar, Marauders are better than Chaos Warriors, but in the lore it's the complete opposite. And
Oh yeah.
I refuse to accept the meta over the lore.
Oh my gosh, is this guy just? There we go.
Down, come on down.
Hey, yoppa.
All good? Cool, all good.
Boom.
Full lever. There we
Okay, all of that finagling with the computers. Okay, sorry, everybody. My chat got buried under the trying to get everybody on board here. Let me see if I have any missed questions. Wargamer Willie, thank you so much, buddy. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, stay safe, and yeah, oh, man, yeah, absolutely. Take it easy this holiday season. This Skaven was just standing around picking his nose while his buddies were getting murdered next to him. I can relate. So, the whole goal of that mission was to just sound the horn.
The horn. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Not break it, not destroy it. Just like, I feel like that's most like the most elaborate version of just doing the honk honk thing for a semi truck as it goes by. But whatever, it's cool. It's cool.
I think the storyline was at the very start of Vermintide 1. That was to sound the alert that the rats were coming.
Oh, I see. That would make more sense. Hey, I unlocked the Slayer. Jordan Fletcher.
The Slayer now.
Yeah. Let's see. Jordan Fletcher asked Doug, have you sold the ogres yet? No, but I am about to, because that's probably what's going to get me into Star Wars Legion, if I'm totally honest with you.
Isn't the ogres the army you started a couple of weeks ago?
Why you got to call me out like that?
I just want to say a fact, Doug.
No. In this hobby of ours of wargaming, we don't talk about facts like, say, the cost of things or how often we buy things.
But it's just because I heard that you bought the ogres to practice your skin tones on painting. Was that true? Like, you were never intending to keep them; they were always to
yeah.
a stepping stone.
That's true. And then basically about halfway through, halfway through a unit of them, I was like, I kind of like this other stuff more. And so I started jamming with Chaos, and I was like, man, this is stinking fun. Donovan says, or talk about how much unbuilt stuff is on our shelf. Yep.
That's why if you sell it, it's not unbuilt, is it? Because it's all gone. You don't have to worry about it. I'm going to change things up and play as the Handmaiden. We're a massive Wildwood Ranger glaive.
Nice.
Ooh, the Handmaiden's really fun to do, I think.
I've literally just started playing it today. I was saying to Doug earlier, Matt, and it really is. It's a lot more running around. It's quite cool, very nimble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tinker, you want to pull me into the Discord? Yeah, give me 1 sec, buddy. Let's see.
Do you have him as a friend, Doug?
I do not. Let me see. Let's see. Does anybody have you as a friend? Let's see.
If he Tinker, you in any of our Discords? Imagine you're probably in the 2+ tough and re-rolling ones. Doug, I presume you're in there as well, aren't you? So if he finds you on that, send you a message.
Yeah, I got him here. Let's see.
Cool.
Sorry, so much technology happening that.
No worries at all. Jordan in the chat has just said, "Gotta go. Have a great holiday season. Hopefully, I can jump on sometime." Thank you very much, mate. Hope you have a lovely holiday as well.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
To one and all. And then Lord is calling you out and saying that, Doug never buys models to keep them. Is that because you don't want us to be selfish and take away the joy of those models being able to go to other people?
Let's go with yeah.
Yeah, very sharing nature.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm loving my Slaves of Darkness, but my unit of 5 Chaos Knights, the one that come in the new Start Collecting box, absolutely awesome models, but by God, are they very fiddly to paint when they're all built up. I don't know, have you got around to painting those ones yet, Doug? Or Matt yourself?
Which one?
The Chaos Knights, the new Chaos Knight sculpts you get from the Slaves of Darkness Start Collecting box.
No, I have not yet.
Oh, that's in my pile.
Or has anyone in the chat started painting those Chaos Knights? Because they're easy to build, they are very fiddly to get to all the places because lots of big capes and shields and everything and lances in the way. Beautiful models. Beautiful.
I mean, Discord's having all.
The Slaves of Darkness update models they got in the Start Collector box did a fantastic job for freshening up the models, but making the new models still fit in with the old ones. Which I think
Definitely.
is
They blend in well in a nice group, I think, too.
What's that, sorry?
I think they blend in if you have a group, like a mass of the old ones and a mass of the new ones. They blend in together well.
Yeah, and I'm painting up, after the nights, my 10 new Chaos Warriors from that kit to blend in with my old ones. And it'd just be nice to have, the rank and file, and then suddenly one's breaking out. It's got like a shield, like, to the side and his sword sticking out. Just, spit out.
Tinker, I just sent that request to you.
Lord, I'm glad you agree with me. Very difficult to reach every spot, but once it's done, it's done. And like I say, they look lovely. Looks like you've got a couple of people in the chat who are working on the competition for that story.
Yes. Okay. So sorry, everybody. I'm trying to get everybody in. Tinker, you're now in part of the group. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Good. I expected your voice to be deeper and more raspy after just the sheer amounts of manhood you've been throwing out there.
As young and know how to do it when it comes to the games.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, now I am fully back in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for your patience here. Let's see. Doug never buys models to keep them. Now, listen here. I buy every single model with the intention of keeping it until I die. It's just that about 2 months into that, I want something else. Some other family heirloom.
Are you, can I ask, Doug, are you one of those people who, I'm a little bit like this as well, where, you get those like face group buy and sell groups where you can see some bargains on there and everything else? Do you sometimes see something on there for like 60% off and you go, it's just too good to turn down?
Yeah, that's actually how I ended up with the ogres, to be perfectly honest with you.
The occurrence. I don't look at those sites anymore.
It has gotten better because in Seattle, there was a very active group. There's not nearly as much one here in my little slice of Iowa. So that's helped quite a bit. And then, yeah, I mean, the ogres were the last one that I got. And I mean, honestly, it was the kind of thing where it's like, I already sold off the Beast Claw Raider part because I didn't want that. But then the rest of it, I was like, man, I will make money back if I just sell it at a normal price. That guy was like crackhead prices. So I don't know.
It's a cool destruction army.
Come again?
I was just saying it is a cool destruction army. Like,
oh yeah,
the Beast Claw Raiders are cool, but there was, I think it's called the Underguts, maybe one of the like sub allegiances where basically they live underground and they're all about shooting, and they seem very cool. And they could all be painted like albino skin and everything. It's fine.
All right, guys. So we're going into the Garden of Moor, which you may also remember as the Sigmarite Mausoleum, as the Garden of Moor Round 2 Electric Boogaloo, as the Warcry terrain set, and the inner suburbs of Chicago. Here we go.
Kill that loot rat somewhere.
How many way?
The detail is so nicely connected to the models. I'll tell you what.
Loot rat.
Were you meant to go that way down?
Well, I didn't really mean to jump. definitely didn't mean to jump, but
Are you a bit of a yes man, Doug? Did you basically, you're at the edge, gravity said you're going down, and you just said yes? There's no other
pretty
way to do
much.
it.
Erg. Yeah, basically that's
Right.
exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a Maw Crusher as much as you'd like to be, so like, you best do what gravity says.
Really
But who is, you know?
Yeah, Tinker is, I can tell you that much.
Fair.
If we had the option of a Maw Crusher in our team or Tinker,
Okay,
I don't know what I'd do.
why is this rat ogre being a turd and running away?
Because it's a rat?
Fight me!
Hey, don't stand from afar and shoot me with your advanced weaponry.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had
This
that.
isn't the last samurai.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, they're now getting more involved in the melee. Absolutely love it, because you used to see the more brutal side of this with the...
Oh yeah, this game is ludicrously brutal.
Yeah.
Ah! Shoot the baby Bjorn!
Kill the brain!
Oh, I guess should probably focus on the like 30 gore that are all around me.
I regret switching weapons to the mace.
Oh no, what'd you have before?
I prefer her fire sword the most.
Yeah, baby Bjorn!
It just doesn't have
Nah.
enough built into it, so it gets stuck on every enemy.
The mentality, if I shoot it enough times in the head with arrows, it must die.
Oh, someone said they cannot see the game, just my lovely face. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for saying something.
Still gotta look at your lovely face. It's still good.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
the...
wonder how long. I wonder how long that was up for. If anyone else complained, it was more than happy.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's all about the voice. It's just the ambience of rats screaming and Doug's voice.
It's just like many people around the world going to bed to this soundtrack.
I believe we've gone the wrong way, Doug.
Am I? Yep, this is definitely where we came, and it's definitely the ledge that I jumped over. You can see I don't recognize the stairway because I just didn't use it. What mode are we on? Veteran, I think?
Champion.
Oh, we're on champion?
Why not?
Cool.
What's sorry? If anyone knows, what's the hardest setting, and we can maybe say we're on that.
That would be Cataclysm. And,
Yeah, we're on that. Right.
Exactly, yeah.
Being able to kill a storm vermin with one swing of this weapon, definitely the hardest version. I'd say that I'm loving this map, but I'm not loving that assassin, who I think Tinker's behind me as well, right? Do you see where he went?
Yeah, he's down here. Ah, what a turd. I got him.
Nice.
Master behind us.
That's the first time I've ever killed an assassin in melee. I always had to shoot him.
I know. That's not an easy thing to do.
Okay, okay. And we're moving, and we're partying. Let's see.
When we get
Moving. Where are we going though?
I don't know. You know, when I find myself in times of trouble, Tinkerman tends to lead me. Burning rats of evil.
another boss.
Light.
Just follow the bodies of Torch.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't tell if that's a monster or just another beastman just shouting. They need to differentiate themselves. and be
That's,
more consistent.
yeah, I do wish there was a little bit more of the audio cues for the Beastmen. I don't know, maybe they kind of consider that part of the difficulty or something.
Or would that initiate that they had some sort of society where they differentiated between themselves, and that's why they can't have it?
Say when the Beastmen first came out, their audio was completely bugged, and they made like absolutely no sound. So you'd just be walking, and there'd be a horde behind you.
That sounds amazing.
That's like is it the Shadow Walkers, the Dark Walkers? It's one of the sub allegiances for the Beasts of Chaos now in Age of Sigmar, where they just sneak up on you. You can have a Minotaur go on his tiptoes behind you and just go.
Yep.
Boop. It's great. Is that an armor?
We got an armor patrol.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a lot of storm vermin.
Ah, you turd. You shot me right in the face.
Prefer being shot in the back.
Fair enough.
I just think from Skaven you would expectedly to be shot in the back, so it's not too much of a problem. It's the shock of being shot in the front.
My favorite thing in this game is, you know, we're obviously running through here like maniacs, tearing this place up, and you just see the Chaos Warriors just like standing around, leaning against the wall, you know, just chilling. You're like, man, that's good life. These guys are. I don't want to kill these guys. He's just taking a smoke break.
Exactly. It's kind of cool how Chaos works like that in the sense of like they don't really care if you kill a bunch of their quote unquote mates because if their mates die, then they're clearly not strong enough. Oh, talk about not being strong enough. That's not the reason I'm down.
Uh-huh. It's because you were too good.
It's because I didn't want the beastmen to feel inferior, and I thought, you know.
Oh my gosh, I love these tight corridors where there's just pure slaughter.
Where do we go now?
Y'all don't even know. I'm just living my best life right now. With these stupid pistols.
I said, where do we go now? Turn around a corner and there's a berserker there, a chap. They're dead now. It's okay.
They're in a better place.
Okay, so... Oh, we got a fat boy.
You guys want?
Oh, we got. We.
Who's gonna come
Ooh.
after?
You see these holes here, all like the Skaven come out the ground and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like every teenage horror movie, isn't it? Where basically the plot is, let's go down the hole and see what we find.
Yeah, I mean, all we have to do is split up and we're basically living one of those movies.
Yeah. If we split up, there's less chance that he will find us all because we'll be making less noise. I don't know. We'll find it.
I'm over here. Oh, assassin rat somewhere.
They're on me.
Nice. And Doug is just down here smacking away.
Yep, sorry.
All right, living the simple life is nice sometimes. Not
Just-
care in the world.
I just love punching stuff sometimes, you know? This game isn't called, like, you know, Stroll Hammer. You're out for a walk. You know.
We're not playing Peace Hammer, are we?
Exactly. Oh, hey.
Oh, that's it. I thought you guys were admiring the view.
Well, that's what I came around the corner to do, and then I happened to notice that hell itself was, like, spitting forth.
But by the authority of the Under Empire, you were proven wrong.
That was a very, if you guys have seen, well, I assume you have, but I shouldn't. The movie Independence Day with Will Smith back in the day.
Yeah.
When he's like, just taking a sip of his coffee, looks up and there's like an alien where you're just like, totally normal moment. Just enjoying the view and all of a sudden it's just like, mouth of hell opens up in front of you like, huh, that doesn't seem right.
Well, it's just when he punches the alien straight in the face, isn't it?
That's true. Yep. That's a good way to handle your problems in
There's a
life.
health potion down here, guys, which I suggest you take, Doug.
Oh, am I the worst off? That sounds like me.
No. Oh, God, I'm in this team and a bloody vortex game. And no. I managed to escape it.
Where's the
Oh,
storm?
oh,
there,
follow
too.
me. Where's the sorcerer?
It's the storm vermin.
Yeah.
Oh, the fart cloud's coming for me. Ah.
Where's the fat boy?
Look, I don't know if you saw my message in the last game, but when it comes to these places and if people know them, for the most part, yes, because these games are actually canon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from my understanding, these games are canon and lore.
That's cool.
That's decent. I know, like in the town exists because if you play Total War Warhammer,
Oh, for sure.
when
Yeah, I
you
knew that.
control the province that has this town, you can do a garrison building. That means the enemy attacks it. You have a Bright Wizard, Empire, Captain, a Way Watcher, and a like Rune Lord or something.
Yeah, they it's the Red Moon Inn, I think. Is the
Hmm.
special thing you have to build.
That's just like a nice little nod from one game
Ah.
to another, which I thought was cool.
I like those kinds of things. Little nuggets for people who know.
Medical supplies over here.
I'll
And then
grab
for
it.
the people who don't know, why'd I waste a building slot on this building? It adds no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Who cares? This is the Red Roof Inn. Nobody cares.
War farm fields.
It'd be really cool if they actually made custom character models for them, though.
That if I'm honest, I had my hopes too high there, Tinker, and I thought that would be the case someday. I was so sad. It's okay.
I just want more. I mean, honestly, anything that is like a free guild, because all these guys would be like Cities of Sigmar. Any new models that they get in AOS, that's all I want.
Wouldn't it be cool if they made a hero model for each of the cities?
Would be kind
Not
of cool.
that they're gonna do that, but like they made a living city hero. You're just to differentiate the models a little bit and give some inspiration.
Oh, we got a great question here from the chat. Is it Douglesy? Why Age of Sigmar over 40k? Does anybody else want to go? Or I'm happy to kick it off.
Because I have a brain.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. None of that noise.
I'm joking. I had to say something. No, it's very good. I actually have a 40k army as well. I'm just not at the. I don't play it enough to fully understand the game. No, I for me, fantasy. I just like fantasy over sci-fi personally.
That's super fair.
I always prefer a dragon over a tank.
That's super fair. That's actually Jack from Rerolling Ones. His same opinion. I had to get out of the fire, so I jumped all the way down.
But no, 40k. I'll tell you what, 40k. I've read through the 3 first Heresy books, and some of the best writing I've ever read. Like,
Yeah, the Horus Heresy books. That first, I think 5 is what I really liked. But so I'll answer your question, Doug. From one Doug to another. I speak your language. I'm your people. What I would say for me personally is a big part of it for the longest time was simply army construction, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but the way in which you can collect models, get into the hobby, and get others in is way simpler with AOS than it is in 40k. A hero, 3 troops, done, as opposed to 40k where you have to worry about detachments and that kind of stuff. It also helps that, and this is just practical, AOS is not the cash cow, which means we don't run into weird monetary issues like, say, what 40k is doing with the app right now. Our app, it needs to be updated more regularly, but it's not nearly the same paywall problem that they got going on over there in 40k land. And then part of it too is, honestly, I jumped in when AOS launched. And the reason I love that is because it's a fantastic setting, and it wasn't, I don't want to word this diplomatically, it wasn't carried or held down by all the years and years of lore and history that were there. Like, you hop onto a 40k forum, and if you're like, oh, I'm playing Ultramarines, but I painted my guys purple, you're going to have people who are like, Gilliman's not purple, and just kind of being turds about it.
I love that.
Actually, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff.
Actually, you'll find that his first armor, the first concept was purple for the ultimate. No, okay. No.
Yeah, I was on a forum the other day, and I think it was Reddit. Somebody shared a picture of their, what is it? Oh, what are they called? Raven Guard, which are typically depicted in the lore as like all these like albino type skin guys. And he made a black one, and someone was like, "Oh, they can't be black," and it's just like, dude, shut up. So anyway, we're not going to go any further into that, but yeah, just because the lore had a reset button, it kind of freed up a lot of imagination and that kind of stuff, I would say. So I feel much more inclined to like make my own narrative with non-named characters. Yeah, so that would be mine.
If I can just say also to add on to that, I think although like when you go into a game that doesn't have loads of established lore, there are some negative points like you laid out, but also I think it's exciting because you're almost a explorer into this brand new world or mortal realms as it is, and you can be part of that. And you've seen how Games Workshop did a couple of worldwide game events. I know there was a season of war that shaped the realms, isn't it? Where the cities came from, and I think it's in a way nicer to be part of a setting that's changing all the time. And the Marathi book won't go into any spoilers or anything, but they changed and moved the storyline further than I thought they would have in a nice way. So,
yep. Doug's a champ. He said, "Don't worry about hurting my feelings." And it's like, it's not so much about hurting your feelings. It's more like, I think people are the point of this hobby, and so talking in a way that effectively communicates without the barrier of like, man, that guy's a douche, really does help.
that is true. I just want to point out,
Right behind us. Nope.
who was it? Jacob said, simply, it has no Skaven.
Oh yeah, that
So it's got the shout.
Although with the what is it, Darktide?
Everyone needs to get off. There's a wizard doing a little pool. Okay, sorry.
With Darktide coming out, we definitely should be playing some of that because that's going to be rad. It's basically the same thing, but for 40k. Oh, this is good. 2020. I relate to this skeleton so much. He's just like, you know what? I'm not making it out of here. I'm just gonna have a seat. He's in a total chill pose. He's not even like trying. At least this person was like running away. That guy's just like, nah. I'm just gonna sit down and die.
To be honest, now that I've just seen we're up against that thing, yes, I agree. You had a good point.
So Doug asked, what about Necromunda? I love Necromunda. It is its own thing, like 100%. Even though it's kind of set in the 40k universe, like it is firmly its own game. It works differently mechanically, and fat boy. There we go. I love the setting because it's more limited. So like, with the exception of like mercenaries and stuff, there's really not any named characters. You make your own. You explore your own parts of the hive. Oh. So I think it takes a lot of the elements that I like about AOS and just brings them more to the 40k universe, but in a smaller, more limited capacity, which I think is ultimately more fun.
Ow. How do you feel about the Necromunda video games? I know you used to play Wartime a lot.
Yeah, so I haven't played it in a bit. I've just been focused on making content and trying to get my life situated. So I played it when it first launched, and I immediately realized it's like, okay, I enjoy the mechanics of it, but the AI desperately needed an update.
Oh yeah.
And someone told me in the chat one of the times we were playing is that they did put a patch out for it that kind of helped. So I'm eager to try it again. And like it was weird because like you have a warband of like 5 guys on each side, and for the most part it was fine. It was just one guy would always just go and like stand in a corner. You're like, well, okay. I don't know how to.
The enemy for me would always just like they would get behind a box and then they just could not get out from behind the box.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, for me, it was like you have to kill the enemies within such amount of time, and then, like, he would just hide, and they wouldn't even engage in the game at all. So I was like, okay.
I'm surprised that they're adding Van Zar first from any of the other ones.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder how much they're trying to sync up releases, like if they really wanted it to be like, oh god, that's terrible. If they wanted to be like, hey, Van Zar support's coming out for the tabletop, and now we have sweet minis for the game version. I don't know, but that seems so hard to coordinate. That's like between companies and developers and.
But like production with everything going on in the world, it's gonna be slowed.
Exactly.
What's the
They
name?
just announced today that there's gonna be like 2-week releases rather than weekly releases now.
And I'm fine with that. To me, as long as they communicate, that's totally cool. Honestly, I'm surprised it took him this long to admit it. Yeah, no, I mean, I can't imagine anyone faulting any company really for having trouble in 2020. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I think we have to
All
give everyone a break.
pretty much, yeah. All I know is that I'm still waiting on my what is it? Not Beast Grave, but Underworld's
Dire chasm.
Dire Chasm, yeah. And as an American, I am not prone to patience, and it's really hard for me personally. I'm just kidding.
American, I have a sense of entitlement.
Exactly.
But what I can tell you is, I mentioned it probably about 2 weeks ago now, so it shows how long this was. But first time I joined you for a Let's Play, Doug, my mate ordered Dire Chasm, and he's in the UK, and he hadn't received it then. And he's hey,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's on a boat somewhere. You know, I'm not worried about it.
and he's still.
Some people at my store are now just receiving their Indominus boxes, and there's some who still.
Oh snap! Indominus, that's not good. That's again, as long as they communicate, I don't care. I was
Even worse because Games Workshop switched to UPS, and that has caused a lot of issues.
What's
Oh,
that,
this-
Indominus?
they switched to UPS.
Yeah, my local store is the only one I really go to is my Games Workshop, and I'm pretty close with the manager. And according to what he said, company wide they switched to UPS, and it's causing a lot of issues. Like he's like 6 shipments behind.
You know, I'm sure that switching, on a company that ships things at that scale, I'm sure that is a absolute headache. But I think ultimately it'll be good. I've certainly had far less trouble with UPS than I've had with FedEx.
See, I guess it's just based on where you are, because I have the opposite.
Oh, really?
But the one good thing about them switching to UPS though is apparently they ship on Saturdays as well, which I guess FedEx wasn't wanting to do. So they're able to get more than just one-day shipments.
Interesting. Douglas says, in my opinion, it's the best narrative game. Necromunda. Yeah, it's freaking sweet. Doug, have you tried Warcry? Because it's a different kind of thing, but I find it very easy to like get into the roleplay elements quite a bit. I like it a lot. Yeah. Let's see. As far as the video game version, good idea, badly developed. In terms of glitchiness, honestly, okay. Here's my stance on video games. I don't buy them or pre-order them anymore. I let the game come out. I let all the bad reviews sink in, and then I hop on the apology tour when everything's on discount, and they've already patched everything.
I actually just bought what is it called? Gothic Fleet Armada 2 yesterday. It goes on sale.
Oh yeah, how's that?
I played the prologue so far. I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I've played a bit of that, and the story of how they introduce, like the fourth Cadia is awesome.
If you guys are up for it, I have one more mission left in this set.
Yeah, I'm good to keep going.
Yeah, I can. Try one more.
Sweet. Warcry seemed super. Everybody rush into center and bash each other. It can be.
Depends on the mission. Right.
Yeah, it does. Because, like today, like I'm in favor of using a curated deck, so you can be like, what kind of mission do we want to have, and then some missions and deployments really do favor certain things. Like the one I did today was, you had to escape through your opponent's side of the table, and so I was trying to get half my force out, and then he was trying to kill half my force, and it just ended up being this absolute bloodbath. But it was like spread out, and we're all trying to dart around each other. It was a great time. So it can be a scrum though if you do that. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah,
I kind of wish they developed AOS skirmish a bit more.
Yeah.
The book that came out. Do you mean the book that came out about a year or two ago?
Yeah, that one.
There's a
Yeah.
£5 book. I can't. It's a £5 book, and it gave me some games to play over the summer, so I won't complain. But
It's
yeah, it did.
fine.
On its own. I think they could have expanded on it a lot more, though, or just done a bit more with it, really.
They haven't touched it at all since, right?
No, I think Warcry has kind of taken that over.
There was also like I said, I don't follow 40k as much, but there was loads of like Kill Team games before Kill Team, though, wasn't it? Well, there was like was there an Armageddon or something? There was some game 40k that was like Kill Team just before it came out.
Oh yeah, Kill Team Armageddon. That was that weird wonky. They were like, "Hey, what if we just tried to sell you Necromunda, but twice?" And you're like, "Now?" Yeah, my buddy Mark got into that. He was mad as all get out because he bought into it, and then they like never supported it. It was like never mentioned again. You're like, huh? All right.
That's why wait until there's when they put a lot of PR into something, and you can see like all the trailers and all the hype they gave for Warcry as an example, and it's like, yep, they're going to probably support this for a while. And,
Yeah. Yeah, depending on how many voice actors they have to hire is a good barometer of how so much support it's going to get. Let's see. Doug, my thing with Kill Team. So, my thing with Kill Team is that there's no positive modifiers, really. I mean, there technically are, but they're not easy to get. And so I feel like I end up rolling a bunch of dice with nothing happening, and that to me is the opposite of fun. But I find that Necromunda doesn't have that problem because, like, if I get up close with a shotgun will wreck your day because it has positive modifiers. So, I even though the systems are somewhat similar, I have always found that I have more fun with Necromunda.
I haven't had a chance to check Necromunda out on tabletop. I have a huge backlog of everything. I'm trying to get through that.
I totally get that.
I think I have around like 3,000 points of Chaos Space Marines that are just like completely unpainted.
Nice. Chaos Space Marines are the best.
Oh yeah, if Korn was here, I'm sure we could share some words since I am a huge Slanesh fan.
Are you?
I am, yes.
Slanesh is the best Chaos God.
I really think so. I think Slanesh.
No.
I used to be huge on Nurgle, but I don't know, man. I'm a huge like Hellraiser fan, like the movies and everything, and it's kind of the same aesthetic.
Yeah.
I am not the type of Slanesh player that Doug always describes, though.
No, and I didn't mean to imply that everybody was, but
I didn't think.
yeah, but every time I say that, everyone goes, "Yeah, I know what you mean." And there's always that one person that you're like, "Yeah, that guy's weird."
I think it's because that's just like the stereotyped go-to for Slanesh, isn't it? What people think of, but it's like I said, like it's not 40k, but my Slanesh themed Slaves to Darkness conversion army. It's all based around the idea of perfection, not the other stuff.
The weird BDSM thing, yeah.
Yeah,
that YouTube would not like us to talk about.
I'm trying to make mine kind of around gluttony.
Oh, that'd be sweet. I want to see fat Slanesh guys. That would be rad.
What I'm trying to do for
welcome
the demon side is replace all of the seekers on the chariots with ogres.
That's cool.
So
Here, boys, keep moving.
I'm going to try and figure out how to do resin pouring for bases to try and make an ocean of wine, like the one ring of Slanesh's palace.
Nice.
That's a different take as well, which is cool.
Yeah.
So, would you be interested in any ogres from Doug then? Would you?
Oh yeah, you want some thick boys?
No, thank you. I actually had some, and I just got rid of my friend who plays ogres. I have way too many things, and just not the time or room for it.
I think that's just pretty much like the wargamer's curse.
It's like when you're a kid, isn't it? And you have all the time but no money.
Mm-hmm.
And then the scale's just...
Oh, that sounds big and bad. Hey, there's a couple of guys behind us.
I think it's just a cat, right?
What is that? That sounds
Minotaur.
big.
Oh, Minotaur!
It's a big beefy boy.
Oh, it's in the cave. I thought it was going to like let us deal with what we had to do with here first, and then it would fall. No. There's how are we doing, chaps? Up there.
Not too well. Hurt.
I don't really know what just happened.
I didn't say this when we were talking about Dark Tide earlier, but I'm happy that it looks like it's a lot of Trader Guardsmen and not just Nurgle stuff.
Agreed.
Basically all Nurgle.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have, I was like, oh man, you guys kind of phoned it in if you just kind of imported the same Nurgle dudes.
Yeah, because the first trailer just shows like Poxwalkers.
Yep.
Yeah. It's,
Ah, he's almost down. Get him.
nice.
Nicely done, guys.
Okay.
Do you reckon there'll be any demons?
In Darktide?
Outside?
I hope so. I mean, I don't really know how bad the Nurgle spread is supposed to get thematically within it, but I think it'd be cool.
It looks like, I think at the end of the newest trailer, it looks like there's a Nurgle. I don't want to say demon prince, but the 40k Nurgle specific demon resin model that they have, it looks like him. He's like in the hallway, and it's a big, gnarly Nurgle man that does not necessarily look like a mortal. So
That's cool.
if there's not demons, I have a feeling it's going to be possessed.
Oh, that would be rad. Let's see. We got Donovan in the chat. I'm kit bashing my Slanesh guys with Harlequin 40k masks. Oh, yeah. That's super cool.
That's a cool idea.
It reminds me of there's an audiobook they came out with. It's called Darkly Dreaming that takes place at a masquerade, and it's about the well, I guess I won't spoil it, but it has to do with Slanesh.
Cool, cool. Yeah. I like how they're like, find the Skaven encampment. It's just nothing but beastmen. It's like, I just feel like we're going the wrong way, guys. Like, I just...
Sleepover. Beastman sleepover. It's alright.
Would you all like that?
I think it's very cool how all these bad guys are working together. So they put all their
Yep.
differences.
As they say, teamwork
Wonder what
makes
that
the,
means.
the dream work. Oh. Irish lady's yelling at us. Scottish, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Did I just deeply offend you and all your countrymen?
Well, I'm mainly Irish and Scottish, but for some reason have an English accent. But it's all okay. We'll pardon you on behalf. If you can revive me, I'll let you off.
We okay.
Oh, cool. We don't need him. Awesome. I don't have to apologize. Okay.
Nice charge.
No, it's Doug. It's fine. The United Kingdom hates each other just as much as.
That's what I get the sense of. Oh, Backmaster got me. That's what I get the sense of. They're like, oh, I'm not like those guys over in Liver Stool Pool, whatever. I don't know. Whatever place you guys got. And we have the same thing, of course. We're over here like, I'm not some country bumpkin from Texas, some redneck.
You're the same, right, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm from Texas. People assume.
You're the United States, right?
Yeah, it depends on the day. Sometimes we just go by the states. Not terribly united, but yes.
Go by the overall term of America. What you mean as the continent?
Sorry, I knew you were back here.
Oh, cool. You already got it. Thank you.
There's some sort of objective we're supposed to.
Yeah, I'm supposed to destroy Doom Wheels. Yes, I want to see the Doom Wheel. Pick up the barrel. Got the barrel.
I don't know if it's the Doom Wheels or Doom Stairs, but I honestly didn't notice until last year that they actually run inside of them like little hamster balls.
Who's the turd who hit me?
Crap, that's gonna explode.
I think I've played this one before, and it's quite hard. This end game. Oh.
Well, I was going to give you my potion.
Thank you for the attempt.
I keep seeing those little green things in the background, and I keep thinking there's like an assassin like right the heck behind me.
See, I keep running to those thinking they're health potions.
Ah, oh, that could also make sense.
And then bitterly disappointed, and I get stabbed.
Okay.
In the back.
I can't pick up a barrel without getting knocked around.
As soon as you get hit once, right, it's going to explode, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
How do you find carrying a barrel, Tinker, when you're on fire? Does it go well, or?
When you're good enough to control the fire.
Rich asks, have you talked about the Christmas Day previews? I don't know anything about them. I honestly have not been.
I think it's the so they said basically on Christmas Day there's going to be a new army revealed, or they're going to reveal a lot of stuff for a new army, and I think it's just all the Slanesh units we haven't seen yet,
Okay.
like officially, because there's lots of like Slanesh gores and all that sort of thing in the background. I think they'll show, like they did that. I think it was a Christmas Day reveal for Nurgle a couple of years back. Do you remember there was like a Christmas song and everything?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move over here with our knight in shining armor. I'm gonna play defense.
It'll be a true Slaneshmas.
It would be.
Boys.
Sure, they're going to use that.
Shoot the barrel. Right, I'll play defense now.
Okay.
Go.
Say, I play Slanesh and I play Space Wolves, so I get all kinds of flack from everyone.
Oh my gosh, that took forever.
That took way too
At
long.
least you don't play Zeech.
Oh, what?
Zeech.
Yeah, no.
Like I say, with my converted Slaves of Darkness army as a Slanesh themed, I like to run it like as Khorne. So there we go. That hurts me in more ways than I can imagine. And the Prince of Pleasure knows how to make you feel pain. Is everyone alright?
Yes, there is an assassin around here somewhere though.
Yeah, he's just gonna play by himself, I think.
I don't know if you've been paying much attention to the Advent calendar for the rumor mill, but there's some eyeless statue thing that they show.
Eyeless statue.
It's for Slanesh, and I am very excited to see what that is.
I think there's some sort of throne or like palanquin coming for the Slanesh. You think like I'm trying to remember the name now, but in the film 300 where you've got is it Cersei? Yeah. Who's the head of the Persians?
Xerxes, yeah.
Like a throne sort of thing.
That's the vibe that I got from Silesque, like where the demonet's on top of the mortal champion guy. He looks just like that, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
Yeah, and he was like the first I think he might be a demon, but he's like the first mortal looking.
Yeah, he's a demon prince, but he looks very, very human.
Yeah. Well, you had the Slanesh, his host or whatever it was called, come out in a white dwarf that was all themed around mortals. So, but no, so I think that statue could be part of that like throne. Something what I thought was cool though is we also saw what looks like a shadow demon in the Advent calendar, which is all about malaria and stuff. But it looks quite cool.
Oh, did I just knock him into the wall? Is that where he's clipped at? I thought I saw a leg hanging out of the wall.
A lot of vestigors. You know, at the end of Broken Realms Marathi, where someone is freed from a prison by a thing that sounds like it could be a shadow demon.
Yes.
That's the rumor engine picture they showed.
Right before Dumbledore dies.
Yeah.
Master.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
very excited to see what happens with the newborn. I don't know if anybody else is, but
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you hanging there. I'm excited, and then there's just silence. I'm so sorry. No, for me, honestly, yeah, I'm excited to see what they do. There's a community article where it's like Slanesh is reborn, and it's like, but I don't want it to just be like Slanesh, round 2. I want it to be like something unique, and because I was like, okay, well, if he's just reborn, then all that means is just an elaborate prison escape, which is cool. But I don't know. If you're gonna introduce something new, do it.
Wasn't it called the Newborn? Is that what it's called in the Marathi book? And they
Yes.
talk about it.
Yeah, I think someone talks about it like that.
But like I said, the coolest thing is the Shadow Demon, and I know I've nailed in that point quite a few times now, but that is very cool. And judging by the picture, it could also be a vampire, which is a win-win.
oh, that would. Oh my god. I was originally a death player, and I need more vampires in my life.
Just a soul-blight faction that's not vampirates is what we all need.
I got told that I was not cool because I didn't want them to be vampires.
The problem, like I said, with vampire, I know a lot of people want them, but I'm just saying, for my personal taste, it just reminds me of Disney, and it just feels like what would be like a really cool, sinister vampire faction, and really creepy and cool and stuff. They just make it comic, where it's like, I don't know, they all talk with a typical like pirate accent and stuff, which is like, orcs, yes, love it. Vampires, they're meant to be creatures of the night, scary things. I don't want them.
You don't get more vampires. I would like if they did what they did in the old world, and at least make it where you can give your vampire heroes a bloodline, and they get different abilities.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I am a huge Neferata fan, and from my understanding, in the old world, Lami and Bloodlines had a chance to like seduce enemy characters, and you could like make them fight like themselves, basically.
They had something like that the first edition or first pass at Legions of Nagash for a bit. I thought that was pretty rad. I don't know if she still has it, but she used to be, if she killed a hero, there's a chance she can make it a vampire. I don't know if that's gone anymore, but
It's gone. So Neferata has been one of my favorite characters since I ever got into it, because she's the first vampire and she's amazing. She's beautiful. But unfortunately, she's just a model, so we'll leave it there. But what I will say is that, so her rule was cool in like first edition AOS, where she killed a hero, she turned into a vampire, and then it became she killed a hero, she turned into a vampire, but you had to save the points to be able to do that in case on the off chance she did. And now she's the Mortar of Blood, which just means she heals like an additional wound if she. So it's all cool. So if she kills a hero. But yes, certainly, like I say, on the lore perspective, all the Lamians were very much all about the espionage and everything, and sort of the way how they could influence people was almost sort of like psychic, and a little bit like mind control. Was quite basically they're so alluring, no one could resist them, which was quite cool. Which I thought was quite cool compared to just the heavy brutalness of like Blood Knights. Blood Knights are cool, but like I like the like espionage and the sneakiness of
absolutely.
Khan in the chat saying hi, Agent Agash. Hi, mate. Hope you're doing very well. But Tinker, at this point, I'd just like to say, like, I say like I don't want vampires and any vampires. if it's no vampires or vampirates, then I just don't want vampires to be the only vampires we have. Like,
I think that's a fair stance. You want to have like some original sense to it as well.
Yeah,
We do
because
have the Margais, which are technically vampires.
I honestly wouldn't mind almost a Cities of Sigma book come out, but it's for the different kingdoms in Shaiish, which are ruled by vampires.
Yep. I would be absolutely in favor of that. I think they need to do more with like cross Grand Alliance things. Like if they came out with a book that was just like dudes, the battle tome, right? And it's just like mortals. You can show me what mortals look like in Gur and Shaiish and all that kind of stuff. I think that would be so cool.
Yes, there's a. I don't know if anybody has listened to the first Gotrek book for Age of Sigmar, but the Lions of Andasa are a city's army.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even realize until I was doing notes for a video that like I didn't realize that was actually in the lore. Like the actual city is right there on the map. Like, oh,
is it?
yeah, it's right outside Hammerhall. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
What was that? Right outside Harrow, sorry?
There's a city. One of the characters in the Gotrek novel is from a town called Endasa, or something like that. And a lot of those names they just kind of throw out there and like they don't mean anything because they don't have any location. But that's when they're actually, it's on the map.
That's cool. It like when we talk about AOS lore, it's cool, but it's nice when it's not abstract all the time.
Yep. Well, that's why every time I do a video like it has to do with like a location, whether it's this person's from this city or whatever, I always have to like spend 20 minutes looking at those stupid maps in the core book because I'm like, does this place even exist? Am I talking about a thing?
Yeah, like how much is there backstory behind this? Something what I thought was really cool when I read the Slaves to Darkness battle tome, and it was talking about how the people were left behind when Sigma obviously went to the heavens and everything else, and sort of locked everything off in the Age of Chaos. And then it showed when Sigma re-established the cities of Hammerhall and everything, and it says that if you're wondering where all the different races border each other in Age of Sigma, a lot of it's owned by Slaves of Darkness. Like,
yes.
When you look at Hammerhall and everything else, they're not like a vast kingdom that has loads of like safe, protected land. It's like a little candle in a sea of darkness, which is all. And there's a map of it in the Slaves of Darkness battle zone. And when I talked about that in my lore video for the Slaves of Darkness, I was like, I'm going to have to try really hard to take a nice picture of this on my phone to put it on the screen because it was an eye opener for me, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a cool idea. All right.
Cool. It's come up to 1:45 in the morning, so I'm going to head off now.
Yeah, I'm actually done for the night as well. But thank you guys so much for joining me.
No, it's all good as always to be on the channel, Doug. Thank you very much. It's been good fun. And nice to meet your tinker as well. What's your real name?
My name is Damien.
Damien, nice to meet you, mate. Thank you for carrying the team again.
Hey, you got more kills than me that first game by like 100.
I know, yes, okay. But anyway, Anyway, thank you very much for having us all, Doug. It's been great fun. Have a good Christmas, guys.
Yes, absolutely. Please. I'll probably do a live stream at some point just to hang out and paint, but I don't have any set plans because my Christmas day is kind of crazy. So I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you all so much for joining me.
See you guys later.
See ya. Happy holidays.
Happy